Yeah, welcome back to Pitt Perspectives on Awesome Radio. My name is Victor. Pitt Perspectives is the show that brings you all the community news that connects culture and connects Pitt County to the world.
Yeah.
And just before we went on the break, we were talking about the news roundup of all the incredible things that's been happening around Pitt County this past week. So Pitt County launches Keep Pitt Green campaign. So the county has launched the Keep Pitt Green campaign to raise awareness about improper lawn care practices that harm the environment. This campaign started yesterday, February 14th, and it will be on through St. Patrick's Day. Not your Patrick. Yeah, not your Patrick for sure.
St. Patrick.
Yeah, we have a Patrick here, but not St. Patrick for sure.
Maybe.
Nah, nowhere close. So officials say this is in response to improper use of glyphosate lawn care products. According to Pitt County officials, improper use of products with the glyphosate herbicide can cause or can contribute to erosions, which can cause sedimentation and clogging of drainage systems. The county aims to use this campaign as an awareness of the improper uses of herbicides and better alternatives that are less harmful to the environment. So let's keep Pitt green.
Yeah, let's keep it green. So I'll move to the next news here, which is sports. And this is for ECU once again. Go Pirates!
Go!
All right. So ECU had a huge win this week. You know, the Pirates secured an 82-75 victory over the University of Alabama.
Woo!
And CJ Walker scoring an impressive 29 points. So this marks ECU's second straight win and a big moment for the team and as they continue their strong performance in the American Athletic Conference.
Let's go Pirates!
And this is huge. This is big. I'm so excited about that.
Yeah.
29 points. That's astounding. Okay,
outstanding.
moving on. National School Resource Officer Appreciation Day. Today is February 15th, and it actually is the National School Resource Officer Appreciation Day.
Yeah, that's
A day to honor the
let's go.
dedication,
Wow.
the dedication of officers who work tirelessly to keep our schools safe. If you know of a school officer who's making a difference, take a moment to thank them.
Yeah, school resource officers are vital in our communities.
Very.
And they help bridge the gap between law enforcement and young people, and they also keep our schools safe. So like Patrick just said, if you know any school resource officer, thank them for their service, because today is National School Resource Officer Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
So if you're just joining us, you're welcome to Pitt Perspectives, where we cover news and we share community stories and we inspire community here in Pitt County. And up next, we will be diving into our topic, love and community, what makes Pitt County special.
Yeah.
Stay tuned with us, and you can call us. Yeah, you can call us, call in on our studio line at 252-756-2008. And we also wanted to give a shout out to the folks listening to us from all over the world.
Yeah.
We have folks in Aba, Nigeria, ABA City listening to us. Folks in Johannesburg, South Africa. Make some noise for South Africa. We have folks in Lagos, Nigeria.
Yeah, that's
Eko
huge.
Onibaje. Yeah, so it's just amazing to connect this place to the rest of the world. So today we are talking about what makes Pitt County special. What place or people or events, makes this place feel like home to you. Our phone lines are open. 252-756-2008. Call us and let's hear from you. So let me start from you, Patrick. How long have you been here in Pitt County?
I've been here for a year, 3 months now.
Oh, a year and 3 months, straight from
Johannesburg.
Oh,
South Africa, yeah.
freshly minted from South Africa. So now that you've been here for this long, what is it about Pitt County that makes this place special to you?
Man, the whole ECU, Pirate Nation is very...
Yeah, let's go Pirates!
Pirate Nation. Yeah, Pirate Nation has been a home for most internationals, and myself included. ECU's a big home for us. Not to mention the ISA on ECU's campus, International Students Association. That's been a big home for us, and St. James United Methodist Church. That's been very supportive of us, and so that makes the culture, the inclusivity of Greenville, that makes Pitt County a home for many, and myself alike.
Yeah, that's amazing. For me, it's the people. This is my first time of leaving my country. I'm coming from Nigeria to this place, and so you're always thinking about, am I going to meet the right people? Are they going to accept me? Are they going to welcome me? And coming into Greenville, coming to Pitt County, it's been amazing. It's been very warm. You go to the mall, you go to shops, and you just meet people. They're smiling at you, they're greeting you. That warmth is what makes you feel like, yes, I'm home. And that's great. It's great to know that.
Yeah, that's incredible about Pitt County. So let's talk about like your favorite spots. What places would you say what two places would you visit the most here? Do you spend time the most, you connect to the most?
Well, for me, I don't know if it's by choice or by force, but I mean, Brewster Building is...
Oh, yeah? Yeah, Brewster Building is...
It's probably my most visited
I think Brewster
spot.
Building holds
that's
Thomas Harriot
yes,
College of Arts and Sciences at the ECU campus.
So that's where my department is, and I'm usually always there, and it's amazing to be there.
That's interesting. So Brewster Building, I didn't think about I didn't think it was gonna be a university building. That's your favorite place, but hey, I mean, what's there? So how about you? What place would you think it's?
I have a lot, but I would go with the Greenville Arts Museum.
Oh, okay, Museum of Arts, right?
Yeah. So we've actually volunteered there a couple of times, and we had so much fun. And so that's one of the best places to go to in Greenville.
That's incredible. So you are still listening to Pitt Perspectives, where we share powerful community stories and inspire culture and connect Pitt County to the rest of the world. Keep listening. We are still here on Awesome Radio Network, 107.5 FM, 1570 AM WECU, and my name is Victor. I have a wife from Nigeria with me and Patrick from South Africa. We are talking about what you love the most about Pitt County, what people and places makes this place home for you. When we return, we get right back into the conversation. Don't touch the dial.
I am Miss Mary Cox. I'm Killer Thigpen's mother from Awesome Radio.
For helping Christians in your local public schools, this is Gateways to Better Education. I'm Eric Bueller. Christian missionaries have done a lot for indigenous peoples throughout history. They introduced them to different trades, materials, and ways of living. Because of that, they had a big impact on the economic prosperity of the countries they visited. In addition to teaching them how to read, missionaries taught them concepts of private property and showed them how to grow cocoa and cotton so that they could make money to support themselves and build their own Christian churches. They also sparked the mass printing movement because Bibles needed to be printed, and this led to more books and literacy in those countries. Christianity has been a force for much good in the world. Public school students should be learning about it. To read the article, How Christian Missionaries Changed the World, visit gogateways.org/radio. That's gogateways.org/radio.
Hello, my name is Dr. Wiley Nithong. Thank you for listening to Awesome Radio, 107.5 FM, 1570 AM, WECU.
Yeah, welcome back to Pitt Perspectives. Pitt Perspectives is the show where we talk about all things Pitt County. We share powerful community story, we inspire culture, and we connect Pitt County to the rest of the world. Just before we went on that break, we just started out on a very, very interesting topic. We were asking what makes Pitt County special, what makes this place feel at home. I mean, it could be people, it could be places, it could be traditions, it could be really culture, anything. Yeah, culture, right? It could be, anything. And so for me, I think a lot of things were very different, about this place, I mean, in a good way though. I think anybody that knows me right now knows I used to think it snows everywhere in the US, and then we landed here in Pitt County. But I think I think I've been blessed to be a part of a good number of communities that make this place special for me. I think first would be obviously ECU, go Pirates.
Go Pirates.
Yeah, go Pirates. I mean, I love the spirit, and I love this place too. So ECU is one place for me. GUFC is the second one. Yeah, GUFC is Greenville United Football Club. I mean, we come from a huge soccer culture. It's actually football back home, but hey, when you go to Rome, right?
Yeah.
When you go to Rome, you behave like Romans, you act like Romans. So it's soccer for now, but hey, we know it's football back home. Yeah, so having the opportunity to do soccer stuff, to cheer for Greenville United, and the way it inspires community, in a way nothing else does for us, has been a huge one. And I think interestingly too, ECU football has actually been an experience. It's been an experience because I volunteer with ECU athletics, just standing courtside, field side, and watching the game up close is interesting. I mean, even though I don't know what's going on the pitch half of the time, but I mean, it's been just an amazing learning experience to ask questions about, hey, touchdowns and first downs and second downs and third downs. I mean, I still can't explain all of it, but it's really been an amazing learning experience. So ECU Athletics, GUFC, Greenville United. What other places? I think the international teachers too. I've been opportune to kind of work in that space. I've been opportune to work in that space. And I mean, to be able to be in community with international teachers from all over the world. Patrick, you remember we made welcome signs last summer.
So it first started as a little bit of like, hey, let's do this, and we're not sure about it.
You're right.
But before we knew it, Victor came up with these signs, and the reception we received, these teachers were so amazed when they saw us and these signs. They felt so welcome. They were like, wow, y'all took your time to make these cards. We had different parents, parents of children in the middle school that also volunteered to help welcome the teachers. It was just an amazing experience. We had teachers from ECU. We had our faculty advisor, Dr. Ziga, with us, and it was just an amazing time with everybody. It was great.
All right. So our phone lines are still open. We're talking about what makes Pitt County special. Who makes Pitt County special for you? What traditions? What places? We want to hear from you, and our phone lines are open. You can call the studio line at 252-756-2008. You can also drop us a message online at Pitt Perspectives. You can also drop a message across all social media using the hashtag Pitt Perspectives. So we want to hear from you. We want to hear about what makes this place special for you. We want to hear your stories. We're excited to hear, all these community, stories. So, yeah.
Another place or story that comes to mind was my first time in Greenville, actually. So when I landed here, I went straight to Raleigh.
Oh, wow.
And I was there for, I think, about 2 weeks or about 3 weeks, So the first day I came to Greenville, I came straight to St. James.
Okay.
And so there was this party that was going on at Pastor Becky's place, and that was the first place I landed in Greenville. And when I was coming on my way here, I was wondering, how is it going to be? I'm meeting new people for the first time. You know, sometimes you go out, you want to be, you know, keep to yourself and just be by yourself and just enjoy whatever is going on around. And I was wondering, am I going to be that version of myself today, keep to myself, or just, you know, mix with other people and just have wonderful conversations? And then when I got there, of course, I met people like Victor. That was actually the first day I saw Victor. And, you know, a lot of other international students and, you know, amazing people from St. James United Methodist. It was very warm. Of course, it was summer, so it was warm. But I mean, the people, not just the weather.
That's another thing.
I mean, it was summer, so I mean, most importantly, the people, very warm and welcoming people. We had amazing meal and we had wonderful conversations. Met people like Dr. Ziga, you know, for the first time, and it felt like we had known each other for a while because it was so easy to relate with those people. And that's one very amazing thing about this place. You know, when you meet people for the first time, most of the time, you are wondering, you're still trying to measure, okay, are these people going to accept, or what's this conversation going to be like? But here in Pitt County especially, when you meet people, they have this amazing way of making you feel like, I mean, we've been together for a while.
They said it's Southern hospitality, right?
Southern hospitality.
Wow.
It's a thing, right? It's like Southern.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Right.
And they don't make you feel like, oh, this is a new person. Come on in. You're welcome. We're together. And you just have those wonderful conversations about things that, you know, you didn't even plan to talk about. But here, it's always warm. It's always welcoming. And that's one thing I like about this place, too. And, of course, the international students, too. You mix with people from different countries. You know, it feels like it's a global ball in that sense, where you can be in a room and you have up to 15 different nationalities.
You know what? I just had a thought now. Can you reel off how many different countries you've met people from here in Pitt County?
Wow. I've met people from France, from Italy, from England, from Kenya, from South Africa, from Ghana, 6, of course from the United States, from Jamaica, from Egypt.
Nice.
At least I've met 2 people from Egypt. From Colombia, Turkey, Colombia, Turkey.
11.
Well, that's how far I can go. Really? I'm sure it's more than that, but for now, that's like
okay. So, Patrick, can you figure like how many like folks from different countries you've met here?
I know it's more than 20 at least.
Come on,
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
We met someone from Saudi Arabia at coffee hour.
Habibi. Alhamdulillah. I love the Arabic language. I wish I could learn.
So I think we have being vice president of the ISA myself. It's we meet people from all around the world.
But I'm trying to see if we can sort of. I don't think people realize just how.
I think
many
we have 11
different
right now.
Different cultures. We have here in Pitt County. You know, even with the international teachers, we had people from
India,
Zimbabwe, from the Philippines. Because I remember when I was writing the signs, I had to write something in the language for them. So I kept writing for Philippine. It was Mabuha.
Mabuha.
So I remember every time. I mean, that's my response to every Filipino. Mabuha. So they said it means long live the Philippines. You know, so I think the Philippines, India, Zimbabwe, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Bahrain, Bahrain, Haiti, Jamaica, he mentioned Jamaica, where else? Azerbaijan, you know, Colombia, obviously, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, Mozambique, I mean,
Cameroon.
Cameroon too. Shout out to Cameroon. I mean, it's
amazing.
It's amazing, and I think that's one of the things that strikes me. I think that's maybe Pitt County's greatest, one of its superpowers. Welcome back to Pitt Perspectives, where we talk about communities and stories and also connect Pitt County to the rest of the world. We've been having an amazing conversation around community, around what we love about this place. And this final bit, we kind of switched gears a bit to talk about, the big deal this weekend has been Valentine.
Yeah.
So, what did you all do for Valentine?
Yeah, so first of all, I actually have my first Valentine's Day, like actual Valentine's Day, was with my mom.
Oh, okay.
So
He's a mama's boy.
It was a Sunday, and she was like, "Oh, I mean, today's Valentine's Day. Let's go out. Let's just." And I'm like, "Okay, what do they do?" And she was like, "Okay, just." So we had to be dressed in red, a touch of red, right? And we both went. And then because we were having conversations in the car, we drove into the wrong parking lot.
Oh wow!
So it's a very big eatery in Nigeria. And then it's a popular franchise. I won't mention the name. And then there was another one really close to it. So the one we wanted to go to, which is the big one, because we had conversations and the parking lot was filled up, we mistakenly moved into the wrong place. We went into the wrong place, actually ordered, and we started eating before I realized that we were in the wrong room. So I told my mom, I said, don't act up when you see this. She said, what's wrong? I was like, check the walls, like the branding. And she looked at it and she was like, "Oh, we're in the wrong restaurant."
Oh, wow.
And that's like one very interesting memory of Valentine's I have that I will never forget. Like, it was so strange and random. I mean, going into a wrong restaurant. And that's like one story I have from way back. What about you, Patrick?
Thinking of Valentine's, there's back home in South Africa, going to school, we always wore uniform, right? Wow. Every day is uniform day, and so we went to school Monday to Friday, and every year the tradition was that on Valentine's Day we had a Civis Day. So for those who don't know, I'm sure people from South Africa get it. Civis Day is where we were allowed to put on any attire we wanted, but the catch was on Valentine's Day it had to be red and white. So and we would have to dress up our best, and we wouldn't be in uniform. And this would be the time when we would have so much fun, because you know that those clothes that your mom bought you for Christmas that you didn't use, you wore those on Valentine's and you showed off as much as you could. And that was an amazing time.
Well, I hate to rain on yours parade, but I don't have an interesting Valentine's story. So I grew up, my parents were preachers, so Valentine's at the time in the culture was, things of the world. You get what I mean? So I didn't get to, but who knows, maybe that will change now that I'm here.
So you didn't have any Valentine's yesterday?
Nah.
I got a gift though.
Yeah.
Valentine's gifts.
Oh wow.
All the way from Nigeria.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What did you get?
Oh, come on.
I'll show you what we get.
Celebrate that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was blown away. Like that was the last thing I was expecting.
Yeah.
Not the fact that I got a gift, but I got a gift from Nigeria.
From Nigeria.
I wouldn't think anyone would go that extra mile to get me a gift, but it touched my heart, and
that's interesting.
I was happy to.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are almost done with our time, and just before we go, we have a couple exciting events that are happening in Pitt County. Free events that are open to the community to attend. We have tomorrow. Tomorrow is when's February the 18th.
18th will be Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that when's the Valentine, the recital?
That's on Sunday.
Tomorrow, right?
Yes, tomorrow.
Oh, so tomorrow it is then. February the 16th, I believe.
Yes.
Right? From 5 to 6 p.m. there will be a Valentine's Day recital at St. James.
Yeah, United
Yeah.
Methodist Church. Yes.
Yeah.
And so, moving on, we also have an event, Let's Connect event in Pitt County College, and that is going to be on February the 20th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. ECU is bringing its Let's Connect series to Pitt Community College, offering guidance on college admissions, financial aid, and degree pathways. There's even a Spanish session available.
Yeah. So Let's Connect, that's very, very important. Let's Connect Pitt County is this event that ECU and Pitt County is free and it's open to the community, especially college-aged kids. This will be held at the Craig F. Gore Student Center, Davenport Multipurpose Home at Pitt Community College. The goal is to provide, college knowledge for all middle school, high school, and community college students and their family to learn about the college process, the true cost of college and how to pay for it, and the different pathways to getting a degree. ECU faculty, staff, students, and alumni, along with representatives from Pitt Community College, will be present to answer all the questions you have about college.
All right. One more from here will be the Worldwide Worship event on Saturday. That's February 22.
1 week from today.
Yeah,
right?
by 5 p.m. at St. James United Methodist Church.
That's 2006th Street.
Yeah. It's a night of multicultural praise and worship featuring different global worship styles. Whether you're from Greenville or you're an international student, you're welcome to come in. It's an amazing place to be, and it's free and open to everyone.
Yeah, that's a wrap on our first episode of Pitt's Perspectives. Thank you to everyone who listened to us, who joined us from around the world. Thank you to everyone who called in.
Yeah, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Pitt Perspectives, and don't forget to call in next week.
Yes, so for next week, we're going to be talking about something very interesting, and we would like to have you, so do not miss it.
Yeah, see you next week.
Yeah.